Today's video is brought to you by the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to click both of them down below. Hey, what's up guys? Joker here, and I hope you all had a good weekend. Hopefully you spent it with your mother, if your mothers are still around. Hope they had a good Mother's Day as well. Today we've got a few PC gaming news stories to get through. First, we're going to be doing an update on Red Dead Redemption 2, on whether or not that will be coming to the PC. And also, we've got a story concerning Rage 2, which is now being confirmed to using Denuvo anti-tamper tech. So first off, we'll talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 and whether or not this game is coming to the PC. If you remember, about a month or so ago, there was a story that circulated from a leaker over on 4chan that I covered on the channel, and he had some previous credibility where he was right about some leaks concerning Borderlands 3, so I was hoping that his leak concerning Red Dead Redemption 2 would have been true as well. However, that ended up being proven fake. After just a couple of days, it was proven fake, and then the date that he had predicted, I think it was April 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. That day came and passed, and no announcement for Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PC. So yeah, it's definitely confirmed fake at this point. However, we now have a LinkedIn profile from a former developer for Rockstar who actually put on his resume that he was working on Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS4, Xbox One, and on the PC. And if you remember, about a year ago, this had happened as well, where it was actually another developer from Rockstar who, before the game actually came out, I should say, and he had put on there that he was working on the PC version as well, and once that story broke out and started to go viral, he went ahead and removed that from his resume that he was working on a PC version, probably getting some backlash from Rockstar, would be my best guess. But now this person, Non-Mach, has also put it on his LinkedIn profile, so that's really all we have to go on right now, but it would seem likely that they are working on a PC version, and at this point it's not really if it will come to the PC, it's just kind of a matter of when. Next up, we need to talk about Rage 2, which is releasing later on today. It's releasing at midnight UK time, but if you live on the East Coast in the US, it's going to unlock at 7:01 p.m. Eastern time. So for me, it actually is going to unlock today. I already downloaded it. It was a 32 gigabyte download. I actually picked my copy up. It was not provided to me, and this is not a sponsor spot, but I picked it up over on cdkeys.com. It's $40 over there right now, which is $20 cheaper than the Steam version. But obviously, you don't get a refund if you use cdkeys.com, and I do get an affiliate kickback if you use a link, which I'll leave down in the description below if you want to pick up Rage 2. It is a global key, but be aware that this is for the Bethesda launcher version of the game. So if you want this game on Steam, I guess you'll have to basically go through Steam, and then you'll have the ability to get a refund. So there's definitely, kind of weigh the pros and cons here, but reviews are already starting to come out on this. My buddy Carrick over at ACG already put out a review this morning. He does absolutely incredible reviews, honest, no sponsored bullcrap or anything like that in his videos, and he rates games on a buy, wait for sale, rent, or never touch, which, rent is kind of changed to wait for sale or wait for a deep, deep sale. If you watch ACG, you can tell I do as well, but I'm using all of his lingo. And at the end of his video, he said that it was a buy. So based on that, it seems like it's going to be a really good game. He said it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I already bought it on CD Keys, as I said. I'll put a link down below. It's already up for preload, and it was like a 32 gigabyte download, I believe. So yeah, check that out. But back to the news story. The news story is concerning Rage 2, which, since it's available for preload, and since reviewers have already had copies, some people like DSOG, Dark Side of Gaming, which is a PC gaming news website, which I frequent a lot, very good site over there. We use a lot of their stories here. They went through some of the executable files and other files for the game and looked at them in a hex editor, and basically they were able to determine that the game is very likely using Denuvo anti-tamper tech, which everyone does. Nobody likes Denuvo. It's just really going to inevitably delay how long it takes for the game to get cracked, and then Bethesda, they usually will end up removing Denuvo somewhere down the road after it's been cracked anyway. So it's not whether, it's definitely going to get cracked, I'm sure, but it'll probably just take a few extra weeks, as opposed to if it wasn't using Denuvo, it probably would be cracked already, or probably later today or early tomorrow at the very latest. But it's using Denuvo anti-tamper tech. They also did mention that because of it, they are experiencing longer than what you would expect to be in terms of load times for the game. So that's rather unfortunate. I imagine they're probably running off an SSD. I would definitely be running it off an SSD as well. But if the load times are that long, it's just kind of unfortunate. The silver lining on this story, at least, is that it is using the Vulkan API, so that's very good to see. Vulkan usually is giving pretty darn good performance when it is utilized correctly, although we did recently see World War Z was using Vulkan as an alternate to DX11, and that had some of its own issues with hitching and things like that, which still have not been resolved. So hopefully Bethesda will do it right. They do have a very good track record, though, with using the Vulkan API, although the developer here I don't believe has used it before. That's Avalanche, and they worked on the Just Cause series, and they worked on this game now as well. So I really enjoyed the first Rage game. I'm looking forward to playing this later on today as well, and I will definitely be doing some performance testing. I'll be testing on a whole bunch of graphics cards as long as the game cooperates with benchmarking software and that. Sometimes it can be a little iffy when it comes to the Vulkan API, but OCAT usually works okay most of the time, like 95% of the time. And yeah, we'll do some benchmarks on a bunch of different cards. I'll probably also put out a 4K video just running off of my 2080 Ti with just raw gameplay so you guys can see how that's all running. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today on the PC Gaming News. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys do as well. If you enjoyed this video already and started your day off right, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on it down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for some Rage 2 content. Rage! Yeah!